Ah, hello, buddy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hope everyone's having a good day. Bit later than I wanted to start today, but I helped my mom weighing some stuff. She's going on vacation, taking a plane in a few hours, so she might also interrupt the stream to say goodbye. But here we are. It is time to finally finish the last companion mission before the next patch next week, where we have more main story to do, probably. That's exciting. But we're doing Bailu's quest today. The first one we did was like 2 weeks ago, and I asked you guys to vote for it. And it was Yanqing. And I had no expectations of Yanqing's quest. And it was probably the most hyped story quest for the characters that we've had so far. And then last week we did Otto's, or sorry, Locha's, which obviously, looking like Otto, everyone was super hyped for. It was a clown show. There was a little bit of hype at the beginning and end, but it was mostly a clown show. Today, and hello Nico. Thanks for the hijack posture check. But today we got Bailu, who in the teasers for the game, they made Bailu look like a little troll. Like she was Klee, but more responsible and works as a doctor. I have no idea what to expect today. This could be another clown show, this could be super serious and we're trying to save lives. I have no clue what to expect. But I'm excited to see. But let me get the game open. I already did most of my dailies this morning. I think I still have to do the actual daily quest, so I might do that quick. But I try not to let myself cap, and I almost capped this morning, so dealt with that. I did finally test, ironically, the Yukong light cone on Yukong. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. The wording is literal, and it makes it absolutely useless. Really, really bad Harmony light cone, sadly. I think that's the one you can buy in the shop too, which is really sad if that's true. But, oh well. I switched her to... I can't remember the name of it. But it's the one with Cocolia and Bronya, I believe. It increases your break effect and gives you energy when you attack. So, that should work better on her. I am just sad that I couldn't use the one that literally has her art on it. A real job just to keep her under control. True! Which makes you wonder if that's the same thing with Bailu. Because as far as we know with the Vidyadhara, as much as she, like, she looks like a kid, because she technically probably is a kid, right? She probably recently reincarnated. She's been studying notes that she left behind from her previous life. Game audio's not going through. Fix that. And I'll stop my music. But it's entirely possible she is literally a kid. She's just gifted. Unless... we don't know much about the dragon. All we know about the dragon form of Vidyadhara is that it comes with a cost. And I wonder if they stop aging. So I wonder if Bailu became, like, her dragon form when she was a child, and so she's stuck like that now. But I don't know. We'll find out in the future. Ooh. Purple. You can't shoot up, can you? No. There you go. More purple. But let me switch to controller. I do actually have my Yukong built. But yeah, for people confused what I was talking about, I'm using this light cone on her now. I wanted to try using this. Her light cone. The problem with her light cone, when it says the next ally taking action except the wearer deals 16% increased damage, it means that literally. So it isn't like the next person to take an action. It's not the next person who's using an ult, right? You can use an ult in the middle of this animation. The moment you push the character's skill and it goes off, the next person in turn order in the top left of the screen is the one that gets the buff. Instantly. I would have to test it on Bronya. I'm gonna assume that it works with Bronya, because Bronya pushes someone's turn up, but I'm honestly kind of wondering if it even works on Bronya, if it takes the next person before her skill even goes off. I'd have to test it, but I don't have Bronya. I'm assuming it works with Bronya, but it probably only works well for characters like Bronya, if they make new characters that do the same thing in the future. But yeah, it ignores ults, it ignores bonus turns. The only thing it cares about is the next real turn after this one, which makes it useless for the person who's in the art, which makes no sense. Because my original plan was to use it on her, and then, you know, you use her skill, you use her ult, and then you use Seele ult. And now Sele's the next person other than her taking an action, so Seele gets the buff. That's not how it works. The buff has already been given the moment you hit the skill button. So, stick into this one, the free-to-play Bronya one. Sucks, but it's how it is, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the only way it'll work, sadly. But I mean, Yukong is still ridiculously good. I didn't need that damage buff, I was just hoping for that damage buff. Thinking of that, actually, before I do anything else. How does Bronya's signature piece work? Is it the same wording? When the wearer uses their ultimate, every 2 uses... When the wearer uses their skill, the next ally taking action, except... Yeah, it's the same wording. The exact same wording. So I'm assuming they both work on Bronya, but nobody else right now. There's no other way to, like, aim where that goes, unless it's Bronya, or if they release a new character that does the same thing Bronya does. Which is really sad, because there's a lot of potential for a light cone like that, and it's kind of wasted that it doesn't work with ults. If it worked with ults, it'd be so much better. Which, also, something weird I noticed with Yukong as well, is it seems like ults count for her skill. Which is new, because usually ults don't count as a turn ending. But it seems like using an ult counts as one turn. So when I used this with Seele earlier, the way it ended up working out is Sele's ult consumed 1 stack, and then Seele doing an attack, like an actual skill, consumed a stack. But funny enough, actually I think it was skill, bonus turn, and then ult that I did. The bonus turn didn't consume it. So, apparently bonus turns don't count as a turn ending, ever. But ultimates sometimes do. I don't know how that works. But, Imaginary Harmony character Locha. Yeah, the memes. For people who don't know, me and Merle were looking at Locha the other day. Locha is essentially the Zhongli of this game. where he becomes everything if you get Eidolons on him. So, his E1 gives him a buff, a 20% attack buff. He becomes a Harmony character. His E2 gives a shield to people at low health. He becomes a preservation character. His E4, he weakens enemies, makes them do less damage. He becomes a Nihility character. And his E6, there's a guaranteed fixed chance to reduce all enemies' resistance by 20%. He becomes even more of a Nihility character. This guy literally does, like, everything. He buffs, he debuffs, he gives shields, he heals. He does a bit of damage. He's not the best with damage, but... But his skill always triggered remembers it. Yeah. But, the thing is... The wording of how this is... It sounds like this might be after the heal. But yeah, no, it's just silly. Like, he's gonna keep people above 50%. The moment their health goes below 50%, he heals them, gives them a shield. And he gives them attack buffs and weakens enemy. Like, he does everything. I'm still not pulling him. Right? Like, I'm probably still not pulling him. But it's just kind of silly. At the low cost of rolling for E6, yeah. He is definitely a whale character. Kind of like Zhongli was, right? Though they're both good at E0. Or C0 for Genshin. But holy crap. The whales... I guarantee you, any whale that didn't go crazy for Locha will regret it. And then he spook, yeah? Part of the reason we found this out is Merle lucked out and got E1. So now Merle has a Harmony Locha. But let's see, how much do I have? 61. I'm pretty sure I finished the daily doubles. Yes. Spin. I got Sampo to 70. And I'm kind of okay with him sitting there for now. Because I'm probably not going to use him much yet. I do still want to try getting better pieces for her, especially because a lot of people use this set. So before we start the story quest, I guess I'll do a single run for relics. Because everyone likes seeing relic RNG, right? Let's see how bad it is. Although, to be fair, the other day, I kinda lucked out. I got a bit of a silly piece. Himiko's rope, right? This thing? It didn't roll the best, but like... attack percent rope with crit rate, crit damage, effect hit rate, effect resist? Like... damn good Himiko piece. But, yeah. We'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky again. Though we're only doing one run, so you never know. Oh! Hey! These characters need a faster way to get around. Like an object with wheels or something. Or Derpy. And thank you so much for the reset. Pichu.
It's been so long.
But, and no, don't throw bikes at me. No, you see, all they need is they need to do what the Fox Lady does. The Fox Lady doesn't skip leg day. So whenever the Fox Lady needs to get somewhere, she just goes zoom.
Not haste.
It's honestly not that much faster. But she does have a sprint button. Boing. It's honestly so underwhelming how like it's a little faster. It looks so much faster. But like it's still like there, it's ended. Like it's not that much faster than her normal run. Just don't skip leg day. You can get around faster. But let's go see if we can get a better attack piece, which we all know what that means, right? I'm gonna get like a god tier healer piece. This happens all the time. What elements? Oh, you know what? It recommends Harmony. Oh, you want to see how bad the AI is? No, you know what? I'll play her properly. The AI is really, really bad at playing Yukong. Don't auto Yukong. It's so bad. She will just waste all your skill points and do nothing.
So you are afraid of me.
It's time.
What? We're gonna get a turn.
Not a scratch.
Didn't do much that turn.
As easy as that. Gale Force.
But yes, the AI will just spam her skill without end. Oh my gosh, Natasha gets the other one? Sad. Oh well.
Naughty child.
Yeah, the AIs don't seem too smart. Actually, wait.
Lance ablaze.
I'll use this for it. But yeah, this should get rid of the stack. Oh, it didn't that time. See, I'm so confused about what counts and what doesn't, because I swear I've seen it go down on a ultimate. I don't know. Consistency. That should kill.
I'll end your misery. Don't mess with me.
Let's just work on the boss. How much skill points do I have? A lot. So we use skill.
To the clouds.
The wind is rising. Bolt! From the boat! I'm on guard.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Does it go down this
Visions of
time?
the past.
No, it didn't. I'm so confused because I saw it go down on an ult earlier. Maybe I had some sort of weird... Maybe I saw it wrong? Or I don't know. I'm confused. Let's heal the box.
Thank you,
What a
comrade.
headache.
Time for a shot. Now time. Stay the course.
Gale Force.
Lance at the ready.
Let's use the ult while it's in this spot.
Forward!
Don't mess with me.
Oh, this should guaranteed kill.
I'll end your misery.
Huh. The stack didn't go down. So does that mean Sele's turn doesn't end until after the bonus turn? So like... Huh. I've never noticed that before, but maybe her turn and her bonus turn count as one whole turn. Because Yukong's stack hasn't gone away yet. It should have gone down. That's interesting. Well, the sound didn't
Spirit
work.
never dies. The time is now. We mustn't delay.
After.
Time for a shot.
That's interesting. I actually didn't notice that before, so good to know. I try to pay attention to my buffs, but apparently I miss things sometimes. Rude. I don't want to waste ults on the last part of the fight. I'll just use her buff. Her passive isn't up. Now her passive is up.
What a headache.
And you die. Oh, not yet. Die to this. Oh.
Only a scratch.
I'm on guard.
I never use this.
Just a little
On the field.
something.
Thank you, comrade.
Actually using Yukong, interesting. Her voice lines and stuff. Didn't expect that. But, you know how I was memeing about getting only healer stuff? Apparently the game decided to meme me and say, ah, no, you're getting all the good stuff. So let's see, is there good stats on these? It's actually the set I wanted. Not good, not bad. If the fourth one was a crit or speed, it might be okay. And the boots? Nah, boots are kind of garbage. Any decent things on the purples? Not really. But yeah, at least that's okay. And hello, Rosemary. How are you? And yeah, I manually farmed because I used Yukong, and the AI is stupid when it comes to Yukong. Game doesn't know how to use her. But now that we've done that and I'm not capped anymore, now sprint. No. Is ever smart? I mean, the AI works for some characters that are very straightforward. But when a character requires a bit more thought to it, the AI kind of just mashes buttons and it's funny. But let's see, I still have to do the daily mission, so let me get this. Oh, I haven't gotten this one in a while. Let's help Wallace get a friend. I'll get this one done, and then we can start Bailu's story. And see what happens, because I have no clue.
Another busy day ahead.
The game has been baiting me with these companion quests. Yeah, actually, I'd say that's probably true, Merle. I think it's just Harmony characters in general. But yeah, like, I get why they don't want to make... I understand why they don't want the AI to be, like, too smart. Because if the AI is too smart, then there's never a reason to play yourself. And it's supposed to be a game, right? This isn't an idle game. This isn't just watch the game play itself. So they don't want the AI to be able to, like, min-max Memory of Chaos. That'd be a little silly. But, let's see. What's Wallace want me to do today? He wants to seek friends. It's not his fault. Too cautious. Some of those suspicions of my family called prejudice against me for no reason. Go look in a mirror, dude. I admire your confidence, but I think you need to think about their addition is when they shine. Yeah. Like, honestly, a lot of the times I've borrowed, like, Jingyuan, Jing Yuan in auto just works because the game will almost always try to use his skill. And so he just skill, ult, skill, and then you just have the Lightning Lord doing its AoEs. Just works out. Gonna take a picture of the fountain today? I thought he was gonna do the car one. What, do you want me to take a picture of him with kids? The kids, you look at the kid in the bottom left. He's like, why am I here? What does this guy want? Hmm. Just... You know, I never really thought about it too much. Is it mean to say that... He makes me think of Island. Island's much better at making friends, though. I think I accidentally saved that twice. Oh well. He's friendly with children, yeah. Children that clearly don't want to be with him. Aussie, do I remember? Oh, I think I do remember this one. But now, I don't know. I personally think Seele works really well with auto, for the most part. It's just, again, auto itself has flaws in that people will go all out to try and kill something that literally has 1 HP. They will always use a skill if they can, and the game thinks they can. It doesn't look at the stats of the enemies and think, it has 1 HP, I could just poke it. No, it's like, oh, I have ult and it's alive, I'm gonna kill it. But, like, when I'm doing some of the AoE stages, literally my Seele gets like 15, 20 turns in a row. It's just like skill, ult, skill, basic attack, skill, ult, ult. Like, she just keeps going and going and going so long as she has skill points. Which also does mean it has to be stuff she can kill with a basic attack. But it's funny. Oh yeah, but I mean, that's gonna happen with any character, even AoE characters, right? I've literally seen Jing Yuan use his ult on a single low-health enemy. Hell, I've seen almost any character use their ult on an enemy that has a shield. Right? Like, it happens with any character. The real issue is when characters do things that it doesn't make sense to do. Like, all the Harmony characters that will, I just saw something that's bugging me, and I'll say it in a second. But, like, Harmony characters spamming their skill, their buffs and whatnot, when there isn't a reason to do it. But, can someone explain to me how the light is coming from that way, but my shadow is going towards the window? Where's the physics here? My shadow is bent. All the character shadows are going in the wrong direction. They're all going in the wrong direction. Why? Why? Why is my shadow going towards the source of the light? Ah, why is this a thing? This is so wrong. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. But okay, Rossi. This dude named Wallace wants to be your friend again. Oh no, we'll change your mind. Yes, here's this reckless person with kids. This guy's like, did you know most people spend their money on kids? Disgusting. I want to keep my money for myself. Oh my god, some of these characters. It's so funny. Wait. The light's coming from above me. It's coming from straight above here. There isn't even a light here. That's not how light works. I am so confused. I am so confused. Okay, let's just get this daily done. Let's tell Wallace that no one wants to be his friend. Because he's being a weirdo and should just go smile and say hi himself. And then we can start Bailu's quest. I think I have to finish the messages. Before the OCD consumes you, it already has. Yeah, he's a weirdo that doesn't like kids. From Pom Pom too. Oh my gosh, I'll go say hi to Pom Pom. Oops. We'll see, but most likely... Oh no, it's a different quest. I think this is the quest where Pom Pom's gonna go ask me who I think would give good advice for running the train.
I just had quite an interesting conversation, but that
I've seen this one
brown
before.
drink that Himiko makes, it's very...
Oh, explain where it came from. Coffee's the best.
I'm okay, thanks. Not what I'm used to. Anyway, I learned a lot from them. I'm very grateful for that. Belobog's architects talk about the great deeds of Klapoth all the time.
We must spread coffee in
Our minds,
Belobog. We have to get them all
Klapoth
addicted to
represents the single
coffee.
greatest power in
Best
the
drink ever.
universe. But Himiko and Mr. Yang told me that Klapoth is far from the only Eon in the universe. I need to make sure.
Yeah, I've seen this one before. Let's... This is gonna be one I've seen before?
Oh, wow. The train carriages are so cool. Can we put a little stage there?
I mean, there basically is a stage up there. Leave it to me.
I'm only kidding. But if you like, I could give you all a small private show anytime. The sofas here all look tailor-made. Perfect for VIP guests.
Assuming they're allowed to sit on the couches.
Thanks for inviting me. I've got my hands full right now, but I'm looking forward to the express tour.
I love talking to the characters on here. Even if I've seen most of the lines already, it's still just fun. And they're voice acted, so why not? Also, I haven't claimed this yet. Oh, I still have to do one? I literally took a photo as part of a quest, and that wasn't good enough. You know what? Serval, we're gonna... What? If my camera can control itself. Take a shot. There we go. Took a random shot. You're a bad cameraman. Leave me alone. I'm using a controller. Also, you can't do frickin' animations when you're close to stuff anymore. Still hate that. There we go. Oh my gosh, Neko. There we go. Now let's talk to Pom Pom and probably get asked to go get help. You have too many rules. Who do we want to ask? I've asked Natasha before, I've asked Pela before, and I've asked Bronya before. I think I might have asked Japard as well, actually. I'm not sure. Well, let's see. Who else is in the underworld? Why not? Let's ask Clara. Farag and Clara. Let's wait until it gives me the ability to auto-navigate. There we go. Let's go ask Farag and Clara for advice on running the train. And then it's finally Bailu time. You know, 40-something minutes into the stream. Every time I come in here, I'm reminded of how much better this is than what it was in the beta. Because again, in the beta, there was no people here. This place was like dead, and the only people here were Svarog and Clara, and there was just a big boss fight in the middle of this clearing. Now it actually seems like a home, like people live here. Give it some management advice. I have to ask Svarog, yeah? They're being processed. What is it? Calculations require consideration of all possibilities, probabilities according to established rules. Executing the result with the lowest risk and highest success rate. Oh boy. Okay, so Pom Pom, the machine tells you to think like a machine. That is the solution, apparently. Not sure. Advice from the Master of Management is truly deep. Oh no. You just gotta think like a robot, Pom Pom. It's that easy. Have I claimed my level up stuff yet?
Already? Did you get into some trouble?
Maybe. Okay, I did claim my 64 stuff. How far am I into 64? About a third of the way. A little more than a third. Sometime next week I should hit 65. That will be nice. We'll see. It depends on the doubles that we're getting and if I keep up with everything. But I also still have coins right now. So that's what, 800? That's 800 experience, so I'm over 10,000. But we'll see. But I need to go into my messages. Because this message has been sitting here with a big red dot for like 2 weeks now. We started this one and then we found out this was the wrong quest. But... Hello, Nim Nim. My apologies for the disturbance. I have something else requiring your assistance. What is it? Remember the time you defeated the Marastruck at the plaza and heroically saved the Dragon Lady? That's true, it was nothing, really. Would you please take some time to visit the Realm Keeping Commission? I'll tell you the details in person. Evanesce like the morning dew is the quest. It's not just babysitting children, is it? Must not click, must not click. Yes, that has been me. But we were here last week with Locha's quest and the memes and clowning, and God, that quest wasn't what I expected. I will say, I really liked that that quest actually used some footage from Honkai Impact. Like, we've already known that this is Welt from Honkai Impact, but if people didn't believe it before, they definitely believe it now, because it's obvious. But... nah. Aside from a little bit of it, there wasn't too much covered in it. See, is it gonna autoplay, or do I have to talk to him? And is there anything else on the board? No. After the last one, we came up to the board and there was a secret cutscene at the end that was kinda spooky. Don't know what it means. For all we know, it was just a clip of the next story chapter that's coming out next week, and he was just talking to Dunhang, but who knows? But let's talk to Dahao. Let's see how many dad jokes he's got for us this time. What, the Dragon Lady?
Yes. You have extraordinary skills, and you earned her trust when you rescued her.
Earned your trust? When did that happen?
You rescued her from the Marastruck. I'd say she's forever in your debt. If you go see her, I'm sure she won't run away.
I'm sure she won't run away. That makes me think that she usually runs away from people, which would make sense. Because again, that teaser trailer that came out before the game launched made her look very much like Klee. Like she gets into trouble and chased a lot.
Here's the situation. Lady Bailu, the Videodora Dragon Lady, has escaped from the Alchemy Commission again. I'd say again because the Realm Keeping Commission has seen more than a few of her bad-tempered escapes.
Here's the top physician in this ship, in the country. She ran away again. Oh, I hope we have some good development for her, because we didn't really see much of her in the story. They made her look very responsible in the story, but I'm sure she is still just a kid. She's just very gifted. But we'll see what happens. Oh yes, let's act stupid. What's up, Videodora?
This must be your first time on the Xianzhou. It's a long story. The Videodora is one of the 3 races that established the Xianzhou Alliance.
Videodora. What are they called again? Are they just called Foxkin? Or...
Family matters are always tricky.
is the last one just human? Because we know that some of them are just like humans, but they were given the blessing of abundance. I don't know.
Their bloodline is different from us Xianzhou natives.
Oh, they call them
Videodora
natives,
are
sorry,
born
the
with great
quote-unquote
vitality.
humans.
A gift of the permanence, as they say. That's all you need to know. The rest is irrelevant to what's happening today.
No, I want to know more. Even though I know way more than that already. I want to know more. What exactly does a Dragon Lady do?
A Dragon Lady isn't an official position. People address her that way out of love. The Vidyadhara High Elder, on the other hand, is a position similar to a chief. It's been passed down from generation to generation. But only the Vidyadhara that possess draconic features and inherit the dragon heart can be successors.
Okay, see, this is the kind of lore I want to know.
Family matters are always tricky.
So... possess draconic features and inherit the dragon heart can be successors. Does that mean there can only be one at a time? Or... Huh. Like, what is the dragon heart? Is that actually, like, a heart? Or is it some sort of relic?
And Miss Bailu is the Vidyadhara's future High Elder on the Lawfo.
So she isn't the High Elder yet. She's expected to become the High Elder, so they don't need the heart to become draconic. I wonder if a certain character we know a lot about is going to become the next High Elder instead.
The rumor has always been that she can heal the wounded merely by touching them and shedding tears. She also studied medicine in the Alchemy Commission. That's why her other title is Healer Lady.
More of a metaphor? Maybe, but inherit the dragon heart. It could literally be something. It could be something physical. It could mean a teaching. Maybe they have to inherit some sort of belief system. I don't know. But we already know that even just Vidyadhara presenting dragon-like features comes with a cost, that they have to pass some sort of trial. They have to do something to become like that. Because we know Dun Heng talked about that. Did she escape? Was she imprisoned?
Not imprisoned, exactly. Vidyadhara customs are somewhat different from Xianzhou native customs. Miss Bailu has incredible talents and is next in line to rule over the Vidyadhara. It's normal that her people would want to keep a close eye on her.
Okay, so yeah, she's a gifted kid that they are trying to make be a perfect person. And she probably just wants to run around and be a kid. That's what that sounds like to me.
However, she also has somewhat of a free spirit. She always manages to find a way to escape her residence.
Think?
It used to be the duty of the Realm Keeping Commission to go after her and take her back to the Alchemy Commission. But this time is different. Because of the Stellaron crisis, we're constantly short of manpower. Besides, even if we catch the Dragon Lady, we can't take her back anytime soon. I don't know if you heard, someone locked down the delves connected to the Alchemy Commission.
We did. That was kind of the pretense of why the story abruptly ended at the end of 1.0. And we are waiting for that to change. Which is probably what we're doing next week.
Now nobody can get in or out. It's completely cut off. Something very fishy is going on.
Matters are always tricky.
How did the Dragon Lady get out?
That's what I want to know. I guess she sneaked out before the delves were locked down. She might even know what happened in the Alchemy Commission.
Okay, the more we go in through this first part of the quest, the more excited I am to see what's going on in this quest. Because this could literally be a teaser for the next patch. This could literally be a teaser quest for next week. Or it could be a clown show again. Who knows? I have to temper my expectations, but I want so much. I saw doctors.
And those doctors came from apothecaries and other delves. I've asked them, and they don't have the slightest clue what's going on.
Then is there really anything I could do?
I'd like you to help with two things. First, Find the Dragon Lady and take care of her until the Alchemy Commission delves are reopened. Don't lose sight of her. The second thing might be a bit hard to understand. I want you to stop her from treating the Mara struck.
Aw?
Matters are always tricky.
Stop her from treating the Mara struck. Why? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering for this one. This is the one... See, that's the funny thing. God damn, what's his name again? Can't remember. For Ice Boy, I didn't expect anything, and we got some lore. We got, like, big lore. Which almost seems necessary for the story, which makes me wonder if the story might tell us that, hey, you have to do the companion missions. We'll see. Some people might get upset if it says that. But, the Locha one, I was expecting big lore, and we got like a little inkling of lore, a little splash of lore. We got some character development for Welt, and then a clown show. I was expecting a clown show for this one, hence the title, you know, Little Dragon Gremlin Time. That's what I was expecting. This is starting to sound like even more lore. I wonder why. Can't the Realm Keeping Commission take care of her?
Like I said, we don't have enough people. The Dragon Lady is smart. If we try to keep her in the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery, she'll sneak out the first chance she gets. Trust me, it's happened before. Besides, it isn't a crime for her to run away from her residence. And even if it were, given her status, we couldn't exactly stick her in jail and throw away the key. You're the only person we can turn to.
Translation, you're strong. You could stop her from running away. Why stop her from treating the Mara struck?
Being stricken with Mara isn't like catching a curable disease. All the healer lady can do is slow the process.
A disease?
Take you short life species as an example.
Family matters
Do
are
you
always
consider
tricky.
aging a disease?
That's an interesting way to put it. If you think of Mara as like an inevitable part of aging. Though, I mean, technically, if you look at the functions of aging, it's kind of like a systemic failure. It's kind of a disease. It's just very, very long-term and slow.
Aging can be slowed, but it's still unavoidable. Just like being stricken with Mara for the people of the Xianzhou. Unfortunately, becoming Mara-struck is more terrifying than death. It's an inevitable curse in the blood of Xianzhou natives.
What can be done for them? Which we have seen. We have seen Jing Liu. And Jing Liu beat being Mara-struck. She's fine now, and we don't know why. So something can be done for them. We don't know what.
The Xianzhou has long had other methods.
Tricky.
When Mara's about to strike, the Spiritfarers and judges of the Ten Lords Commission promptly take the afflicted away. It's not something the Alchemy Commission should be meddling in.
Take them away. Is it kind of like a, Is it kind of just like, you know, help them end it peacefully?
Mara is scary, but it won't cause any harm if you have it under control. We have the Realm Keeping Commission and Cloud Knights here in Exalting Sanctum. More than enough to handle any eventuality. However, the Dragon Lady's Mara suppression could lead to Mara-struck falling under the Ten Lords Commission's radar. If we let her carry on, we'll have Mara-struck on every street corner. People will panic. Seeing as we're already dealing with one crisis, we need to be extra vigilant when dealing with the Mara-struck. This is not something that can be taken lightly.
Seems strange, knowing that we've seen someone who's gotten better from Mara, or seemingly gotten better from Mara. The fact that they're basically saying there's nothing better to be done, just let them be found so that they can be let off peacefully. Leave it to me.
You're the distinguished guest of General Jing Yuan and Diviner Fu Shen. As such, you'll also have the full trust of the Realm Keeping Commission. Oh, one more thing. There's a lot of suspicion surrounding the Alchemy Commission these days. If you discover someone from the Commission on the hunt for the Dragon Lady, watch your step.
I have a feeling this is more complicated than it sounds.
Don't fret. Looking after children is a pain, but as the General's distinguished guest, I know you'll do great.
I'm really curious.
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need help.
Somehow I know she's up there. Oh. With someone after her, like he said.
Cultured
Lady Bailu, I told you to follow my plan. You draw attention when you use your powers, and we still have to take care of the matter at hand. I was only tending to the sick. Besides, you weren't even here just now. Where did you go? You know full well about my situation, Lady Bailu. If there are people from the Ten Lords Commission present in the plaza, then...
You could straight up just pretend to be the cops. It's like, hey, you're under arrest. Hello. Oh, that's kind of funny. You can just be a troll. I still love that they let you do stuff like that. I'm not gonna do it. But it's funny that you can do that. Dragon Lady, I finally found you.
Who are you? You're not a Ten Lord Spiritfarer? Why are you trying to frighten people?
I'm not?
I only left the Alchemy Commission for an official medical visit. There's nothing more to it, okay? The nurse here can vouch for me. Easy, Lady Bailu. She's clearly not from the Alchemy Commission either. Then don't scare me like that. Huh. Wait a minute. I've seen you before.
Mm-hmm.
In the plaza. I was surrounded by all those Mara struck. You rescued me, right? It was you. You came just in time.
Okay.
Bancia, you said you don't know the way from here, right? This girl's no pushover. She'll be able to help.
With what? Do I get to know what?
No, Lady Bailu. I don't trust her. Please leave us.
The most trustworthy person in the whole galaxy. I don't know if I'd say that. But probably one of the most honest. If you do something sus, I have a baseball bat. I'm afraid that's not your call to make.
I'm taking care of Lady Bailu. You don't need to worry. You two, stop arguing! I think there's someone
woman from the Alchemy Commission over there. You! Help us hide first. We'll talk later.
Love visiting here. Do you know why?
Help Bailu and the nurse evade the Alchemy Commission's search. Oh,
You'd be a tool to miss a tile in the pool.
there's no way we're gonna suggest hiding here, right? You can pretend to be a player and stand on the game table, commenting on other players' moves with some head shaking and finger pointing. However, it's not a proper hiding spot. You shall find a better place to hide. Okay, yes, you can meme about different hiding spots. Perfect. Hide behind a rock.
Look no further.
You and the nurse. If you and the nurse are both as short as Bailu, then this stone design would be enough to hide you. You shall find a better place to hide. I want to find all the bad spots first. Is there any more over here? No, it looks like this is the last one. I'm assuming just get a room, because this is a hotel, I'm pretty sure. Room seems to be able to hide them for the moment.
Lady Bailu, this way.
Coming! Help us get rid of him, please. We'll have plenty of time to talk later.
Bailu and Vantia hid in the room and lowered their voices. It'd be hard to be discovered.
I'll ask first and then decide what to do.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star?
I don't believe in ghosts.
Doesn't believe in ghosts. See what this
You
person's
there?
looking.
Excuse me. I want to ask you something.
Be quick, come in a hurry.
You're not the only one. Can you at least hear me out first? Have you seen a woman wearing an Alchemy Commission uniform? She was about the same height as you. I think she was heading towards the jetty. We walk the same path, but it would seem she's hiding from me.
Huh. Kinda suspicious. Yeah, why not? Let's pry a little. Did you come from the Alchemy Commission, Delves?
What makes you say that?
Oh boy. I'm in for the long con, it would seem. I'm here to catch her as well.
You too. Mercy of Sanctus Medicus, the Arbor's new growth.
Oh no. Shoot, I don't remember the line. Uh-oh. This kind of proves that this guy's sus, though. So we may be getting some interesting... It's pure birth. I'm gonna assume this one.
The Master said many times that anyone using clemency instead of mercy should be killed without exception.
Oh, guess I'm gonna be fighting you.
Still, it's clear you know something. I'm not done questioning you.
So... I see. I screwed up. I guess it doesn't matter who they attack, because she doesn't inflict a debuff.
The time is now. Gale force. The
So
wind is
attack
rising.
buff. Break one of them.
From the bow.
from your chains. Disappear among
See if
the
we can
sea
kill
of
this one.
butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Yep. Oh, get rid of that one's immortality.
So you are afraid of me.
Get rid of this one's immortality.
Lance at the ready.
Actually, hit them in the middle. And then ult.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Boom. Easy.
There's more to this alchemy commission doctor than meets the eye. I wonder if I can glean more clues from him.
I love how I literally just beat the shit out of this guy in the middle of public. There's people walking around and there's just an unconscious body in front of me. I just beat this guy up. Don't worry about it. Nothing happening here.
That's an alchemy commission doctor's uniform, all right.
Yeah, but he works for Sanctus Medicus, so it sounds like Bailu may have ran away from the Sanctus Medicus people.
Dahao did say there was suspicion surrounding the alchemy commission.
Take his shoes. Oh my god. Let's check his pants pockets. Secrets are often scrunched up and shoved in the pockets. Why not have a look? Pants pockets at the front. A jade abacus bracelet with the latest design that cannot be unlocked. The golden badge. What is the golden badge? Badge representing justice. Might shed some light on disciple of Sanctus Medicus' social identity. If you flaunt it carelessly, you'll only invite unwanted ridicule to yourself.
I'd better take this.
Let's check the back pocket. Ah, I didn't mean to do that.
This.
Too fast. Back pocket. It's a folded letter that reads, Mercy of Sanctus Medicus, the Arbor's new growth. Unity of Discipuli Medicus, the immortality's true path. Ah, I was close. Oh well.
I'd better take this.
What else is there? Jacket pockets. Wallet? Few people apart from Outworlders on Zhenzhou would have a wallet. As a folded photo. Family photo taken somewhere not on the Zhenzhou Laofu. Evidently, this disciple of Sanctus Medicus came from a different world. He came here either chasing the distant idea of immortality or to cure a disease. He has a bright smile in the photo, drastically different from how he looked when you met him on the street and beat the shit out of him. Take another family photo together on the seaside rocks when you're back. I'm assuming that's written on the back of it. So I wonder if he's like in a relationship with a longer life species and he's trying to find a way to live longer. No money has been found in his wallet. You can only see a folded photo
I'd
inside.
better take this.
I love how they just keep repeating the same voice line. I better take this. I better take this. I better take this. Take his shoes off. Hiding things in shoes, such a classic method.
Or maybe that's not necessary.
Game says no. Back pockets again. A special but scratched out prescription, which seems to have something to do with Mara struck. Oh, it's the elixir. Medical prescription. The messy writing makes one question the sanity of the author. 5 mace of Dayu Angelica, 3 mace of Tiandong, mixed into the of Zhenzhou natives who have reached 600 years. Yeah, it's the elixir. It's the prescription for the elixir. Although it's got to be something different, right? Because he's not a Zhenzhou native. So it's not like he can become Mara struck unless they're gonna like artificially give him it. Which is kind of spooky.
I'd better take this.
So they're not just giving medicine to natives to make them control their Mara. They're infecting non-Shenzhou natives with Mara so that they can become stronger. I love how you only had to find 2 things, and I just found like 5 things in this guy's pockets.
That's an alchemy commission, Doctor. Zahao did say there was...
Okay, I know, and we saw everything.
Cultured
You'd be a tool to miss a tile.
Nobody home!
It's me and them.
Does that mean we're safe now?
It means he's knocked the fuck out on the side of the road.
We're coming out.
I introduced him to Bat. After making sure they're not pursued anymore, Bailu and Bangxia made walk out of the room.
What happened? That man wanted to catch me and take me back to the Alchemy Commission, right? I knew it! See, I told you this girl was trustworthy.
Thank you for helping us. But I'm worried you being here could just complicate matters further. Please leave us be.
That man was looking for you, Bangxia.
Huh? Why were they looking for Miss Bancia? That can't be right. They must have been looking for me.
He was looking for an Alchemy Commission woman about the same height as me.
How is that possible?
How can I prove the doctor from the Alchemy Commission was looking for Bangxia?
Oh. I just realized how dark this could potentially be. Is it rude to ask Bangxia how old she is? That might be why he was looking for her? It was for the prescription? Oh right, it's click and hold to read it, right? Because, like, the photo isn't gonna matter to them. The secret info about the disciples of Sanctus Medicus shouldn't, unless she is as well. This is probably just a badge of how high-ranking he was in Sanctus Medicus. So it has to be this. He was probably looking for her, because I'm assuming she's over 600 years old. I'm sure there's some funny things that'll be said if I give the wrong thing, but... You know, let's try giving the wrong ones, just see what's said. Ordinary family photo, nothing to see here.
I'll keep looking.
Doesn't even let us do that one. The Sanctus Medicus thing? Disciples Sanctus Medicus letter indicates that Bangxia, the nurse who betrayed the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, has already escaped the Alchemy Convention Delve. We couldn't read that much on the letter, Jesus. I wonder if I could have gone in my inventory to read it. I'm gonna have to try that.
Here's the proof.
Dang it, that was the right one.
This letter.
Wait, I've heard of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Aren't they those crazy followers that worship the Mara Struck and the Plague's author? But Bancia's nothing like them. She wanted me to treat the Mara Struck.
Lady Bailu, you promised you wouldn't tell anyone about that.
Wanted her to treat the Mara struck? Suspicious. Could she be a disciple of Sanctus Medicus? I wonder if I have any evidence.
I don't think this is gonna do much. This one doesn't seem at all at odds with the beautiful
Wait a minute.
badge. No. And I'm assuming the photo is gonna be nothing too.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, but no. I'm gonna assume prescription. Strange prescription has a note of scribbled writing, slowing the Mara-struck process.
This is a prescription from the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Bailu, can you take a look?
The handwriting on this prescription is exactly the same as the one you gave to me.
Oh, so she literally wrote it. Okay.
Bansia, are you really from the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Huh? You're a liar! A great big liar!
I'm sorry, Lady Bailu. I am a member of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. And that doctor from the Alchemy Commission was sent to catch me. But I never meant to harm Lady Bailu. On the contrary, by taking her away from that place, I was protecting her.
Yeah, I mean, Vidyadhara are part of the prescription, right? Probably trying to take her away so that they don't think about attacking Bailu.
I made a deal with Lady Bailu before we escaped. We have an urgent task to complete. Please, don't take her away.
I should ask Bailu what she thinks about all this first.
Treating wounds and diseases is one thing. Curing the evils of humanity? There I was thinking, someone helped me escape the Alchemy Commission because they genuinely wanted to help me. Enough. Being angry will stunt my growth. Let's put this behind us.
She's afraid of staying small, I see. You've heard of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
I don't know much. If it weren't for those scrolls in the Alchemy Commission's Elixir Research Terrace, I doubt anyone in the Shensho would have heard of them. A long time ago, even by the standards of long-life species, the Shensho eliminated an organization that worshipped the Plague's author. Why were they eliminated? Because they held an incredibly dangerous notion. Shensho people wanted to be released from the threat of Mara and return to the stability of life and death. Yet the disciples of Sanctus Medicus believed that being stricken with Mara was a blessing, a natural evolutionary step in casting off the mortal coil. Sounds great, right? Well, only if you think becoming a monster devoid of all humanity is a good thing. That's why the Cloud Knights and Ten Lords Commission cooperated to eliminate the organization. But just because you can't see something doesn't mean it isn't there. It's like eradicating a sickness. Easier to do when the symptoms are visible. In hindsight, not only did the disciples endure, they expanded the organization in secret.
What does it mean to be Mara-struck?
The people of the Shensho have asked themselves that question thousands of times. Countless doctors and sages have dedicated their lives to researching a cure for the curse. Tragically, besides a few theories, no one has come to a definite conclusion.
Isn't the name of the next patch like the end of immortality or something? Something tells me we're gonna find something out next patch. Haven't watched the trailer again, and anyone that has, please don't say anything about it. I don't want spoilers. I'm gonna watch the trailer after I finish the story of next patch.
In truth, nobody in this world can fully comprehend the curse of the Plague's author.
The theories?
Some doctors believe that because the people of the Shensho have immortal bodies, their memories accumulate until no more can be stored in the brain.
Huh. So this almost is parallels with Puhua, right? From Honkai Impact? it's almost basically saying that the people of Shenzhou basically have the same thing Fuhua had, where she lived forever and she couldn't contain her memories, but Fuhua had a tool to wipe out her memories. So I'm assuming the theory is if they had a tool that could erase memories, they could survive longer.
Only the most vivid and extreme memories persist. But such memories are usually ones of regret, hatred, grief, and other negative emotions. That's when the symptoms of being stricken with Mara begin to show. But the physical changes are the most terrifying.
That's interesting. And when you think of it that way, that they believe Mara is caused by too many memories, and it's very similar to, like, Fuhua. I've heard rumors that we might have an actual Fuhua, a phoenix, in this world, as the 7th general. But, like, it almost makes Jingliu sound similar to Fuhua we know from Honkai Impact. I wonder if the reason why she has her Mara under control is if she has memory loss. Whether it was intentional or not. The connection between the Alchemy Commission and the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
How should I know? It's not like Commission members walk around with Disciple of Sanctus Medicus on their foreheads.
Yeah. A lot of people really don't like thinking of it that way, but it's true, right? When you think of a person, technically we're a program in a squishy computer, right? There's gotta be limits. Don't have any other questions. I feel sorry for anyone who doesn't do these optional stuff, because it's so much interesting lore.
I'm sorry I wasn't honest with Lady Bailu, but I had no other choice.
What deal did you make with the Dragon Lady?
I asked her to save my beloved. In return, I helped her escape from the Alchemy Commission. I broke many of the Vidyadhara's laws, and the Alchemy Commission is bound to punish me. But I just can't let my beloved die.
It's gotta be so hard. So it sounds like she's Vidyadhara too. She isn't a native. Yeah. Imagine living, like, you're a race that lives for hundreds or even thousands of years. And finding out the person you love could be dying and you've been with them for hundreds of years. People are in pain with the short lives we have by comparison. Imagine if it was 10 times longer. Some questions.
I don't have much time left, but go ahead.
Did you hide all this from Bailu?
I thought we would be fine after we escaped. I didn't know those people would come after us. I just couldn't find a way to tell her I was a disciple and about all the things I experienced there.
You've been nice to me, but you shouldn't have kept me in the dark. I hate when grown-ups hide secrets and only tell you half the story. Whew, it's such a headache.
It's funny, you can kind of tell. Bailu is still just a kid, but she was definitely raised to be more mature just because of her status. Who's your beloved?
His name is Leamu. He's a short-life species that requested an elixir.
And that's even worse. She could be hundreds of years old, fell in love with just an ordinary human. And knowing that, you know, in a fraction of your life, just a few short decades, he could be dead. I'm going to assume they gave him an elixir and now he's Mara struck. Had to do it again? Yeah. I mean, that, as far as we know, that's basically how the Vidyadhara live, right? The Vidyadhara live long lives, and then one day they just die, they turn back into an egg, and then they're reborn. And they don't keep their memories, they don't keep basically anything, so most of them keep like a journal, they leave notes for themselves, so their future self can remember. It's interesting.
I used to think that the suffering of short-lived species was nothing. But my heart... my heart ached when I saw him in such pain.
Imagine you see it happen to someone you actually love.
It's something I never expected to experience in my lifetime. Falling in love with a short-lived species. Such a bittersweet feeling. That's when I thought of Lady Bailu, the dragon lady that can heal mortals through tears alone. But it would take 30 years for her to treat all those in need. I had no choice but to come up with this plan. Please. Please forgive me.
The VA did a good job. You didn't have much time left?
I'm already showing symptoms of the Mara struck.
She's Vidyadhara, isn't she? That's what she made it sound like. Unless the Vidyadhara go through something similar to Mara as well. Unless it was just a misunderstanding from what she said earlier. She said she broke Vidyadhara customs.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus regard the Marastruck as saints. They take all kinds of strange medicines to speed up the process. I was no exception. But since I met Leamu, I realized that these saints are horrible creatures. Even if I were to become immortal, to not recognize him, to forget him, or become something that he doesn't recognize. That's why I stopped taking the medicines and escaped. Thanks to the Dragon Lady, I made it here safely.
Realized how horrible what she was doing was in the end. Bailu, do you want to go with her?
She hid everything from me, but I promised her I'd save her beloved. After all these years, I'm still not used to seeing people suffer.
That's true, actually. We don't know how old Bailu is, even if she looks young. For all we know, Vidyadhara aged slow, too.
Lady Bailu.
Or again, the dragon form people could potentially stop aging.
Bansia, tell us what you want to do next.
I can't let the disciples of Sanctus Medicus or the Ten Lords Commission find us. We need to find a way to get to Cloudford without drawing their attention.
I have someone in mind.
You'd be a tool to miss
Cultured people love this.
All the random voice lines playing at once.
I'm Guang Da, an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. If you have an urgent issue, please go to the Chancery. Huh? Aren't you the healer lady?
Shh.
Kneel before the dragon lady. Freaking unhinged silly stuff. We want to ask you a favor.
If it's official business you're here about, you'll need to go to the Chancery. Da Hao and Song Yan should be there. I'm just an orderly. As for anything concerning the dragon lady, I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do.
I'd like to take your ship to Cloudford.
Hey, keep it down. You've got it wrong. That's not my ship, it's my friend's. My friend has a Starskiff travel permit and can help you leave quickly. I'm not the one who owns the ship.
Just cut to the chase. Can we take the ship or not?
Yes, you can, but please keep it down. I can take you there if the price is right. I mean, my friend can take you there. So relax. How about it? Shall we set off?
Let's go, and this is probably going to be an instance. Yep. And why not? I'll use this team. I finally have Yukong mostly built. I might as well use her.
Liaomu. I must see him.
I would get in a lot of trouble for this. I love how the price was basically, we don't tell anybody, you take us.
Bansia, your symptoms are getting worse. I have some soothing tonic in my gourd. Would you like some before we set off?
Oh, I know the direction this is going, and that's gonna be fucked up. We're probably gonna fight her by the end of this.
Thanks, Lady Bailu. But we can't delay any longer.
Cloudford a dock?
I told Lianmu to hide in a Cloudford shipping container. I couldn't let the disciples of Sanctus Medicus find him.
Why would the disciples of Sanctus Medicus know him?
Because I promised Lianmu I'd bring him an elixir of immortality. To make him one of the people of the Xianzhou like me.
You know that's one of the Shenchou's 10 unpardonable sins, right?
Yes. But I knew nothing about the treachery of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus back then. I only knew that people in the Alchemy Commission were involved in ancient clandestine medicines. But I was wrong. It wasn't a blessing of immortality. Not even a poor imitation.
Probably just instantly afflicts them with Mara.
They were turning humans into monsters, weren't they?
Short-life species are expendable to those maniacs. They use them in experiments to develop their medicines. I don't have much time left. And I only have one solution left.
Short girl, he's carrying a gourd around. The healer lady. Hello, Shara. Thanks for the hydrate and posture check.
That's right. Lady Bailu, you still remember our deal, right?
You helped me escape the Alchemy Commission. I saved your sweetheart.
Thank you, Lady Bailu. The place we arranged to meet up is ahead. Let's go. I can't forget. I must get there.
This is bad. She's starting to lose touch with reality. The soothing tonic might not work anymore. This calls for shock treatment.
We're probably gonna end up fighting her. I don't like it. Also, why is there just randomly enemies over here? Random Cloud Knights. I guess we're supposed to probably avoid them. Yeah. This is very much a big stakes thing, and it shows you how messed up the Sanctus Medicus is, right? Like, a lot of the people that are probably involved are just normal people who didn't realize how bad it was, what they were doing. And once they got involved, they can't get out of it, because if they try, they're gonna get thrown in jail, right? Or worse.
How can that be? Where is he? We agreed to meet here.
She ran away from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus because she wanted to save the life of her lover, who the disciples were probably going to do experiments on. They would never have saved her lover's life. But she is starting to struggle. Yeah, the cult. But she was part of the cult, which means she was taking their forbidden medicines. So she's starting to become Mara-struck. She's starting to lose memories. She's starting to, like, mutate. It's something that happens to everyone in this area, but for her, it's happening faster because of the medicines. Far from it.
My head. How can that be?
Let her rest here for a while. I'll think of something. Try not to move, Banzia.
But he's not here. We still need to find him.
Nurse, get a hold of yourself. Doctor's orders. Can you see if there are any clues nearby? I don't think Bansia's sweetheart would leave for no reason.
Don't you have phones? Hoyoverse was like, how about we take a jab at Blizzard, huh? Let's take a little bit of a jab at Blizzard. Oh god. Friggin' meme lords, I love them. Leave it to me.
Leave the patient to me. I'm the healer lady of the Alchemy Commission, after all.
Let's start with this area and see if we can find any clues nearby.
Stay still. This ointment will help.
Very much deserved that jab. This is true.
There was a day when all the other patients were lying in bed, but I found him painting a forest. I told him he was supposed to be resting. He said, I want to see the vast forests of Van Walk one day, and to make a dream a reality, you must paint an invisible future. I must get well by any means, even if it means jail or exile. I never had anything I wanted to do. I just got on with my nursing work, day in and day out. Sometimes I'd feel like a century was a pointless, trivial blink of an eye, and that it wouldn't matter if it was all over by the next blink. I wasn't interested in anything that had happened to me up to then. The things I'd experienced, none of it mattered.
I mean, there's obviously a level of scale here, but the very, very real thoughts. A lot of people go through this.
But the moment I heard Liamu's words, I suddenly felt sad. A person shouldn't feel that way about their life. They shouldn't be indifferent to the time they own.
Yeah. But I mean, anyone, like, the older you get, the more time seems to go fast, right? Like, a year feels like nothing to me now. I'm sure for some people, a few years, 5 years, 10 years feels like nothing. It's crazy. And if you could live as long as they can here, it doesn't surprise me that they might eventually just get so settled into their role, into what they're doing, that 100 years is nothing to them.
Liam, he opened my eyes. He was like a shining star.
Sorry, I don't quite understand this feeling.
My lady, why do you always run away from the Alchemy Commission? Don't you like treating people?
It's true. I was born with a gift for healing. But as for whether I like it or not, I couldn't tell you.
How can she know if she likes it or not if it's all she's been allowed to do her whole life?
I've been studying medicine for as long as I can remember. Nobody's ever asked me whether I like it. Those old Vidyadhara fools don't care. And neither do I. Treating others is like eating and drinking for me. I don't have any feeling towards it. If I had to choose, I think I'd say I hate it.
Literally forced to do it her whole life.
But I like it when someone gets better after I treat them. So you need to pull yourself together.
I think I can understand you.
Rongmu's message 1. Monsieur, if you're reading this, it means you have come to find me. I have left this container and am hiding elsewhere. I have left my whereabouts on the back of the letter, and you should see some light marks if you dust it off. I really don't know how to describe the container's location, so I drew a sketch. A few days ago, you were worried that I would not be able to eat well or sleep well at Cloudford, my illness. Sent me some Genjo specialty snacks, quilts, and pillows through courier cycranes. While I was overjoyed, I also felt very guilty. How could I ever repay your kindness? What can I offer in return? Maybe it will take me hundreds or thousands of years to repay you. You know me. Longevity is not my ultimate pursuit. Unlike those elixir seekers, I have greater ambitions. Now with your help, my efforts have paid off, and immortality is no longer out of my reach. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Back to business. I've cleaned up the traces of life on the container, because a disciple of Sanctus Medicus came up to me. Must be because of you. Not angry, but excited. It means that you have succeeded, and we are one step closer to success. Oh no. I'll hide in the next place. Call out for me when you arrive. After confirming that you are alone, come out. Don't blame me for being too cautious. I wouldn't be alive if I wasn't. Yeah.
It looks like Banshia's sweetheart was tracked by the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and had to switch location. I should go and tell Banshia and Bailu.
Are any other clues around, or does it just cut off there? Well, it looks like I'm gonna be heading down there. Wonder if it's that container. Oh, there's a person there. I don't see anything else.
What happened? Did you find any clues?
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus already had their eye on this place. I just hope he's okay. Let's keep walking.
No way. Do you know how bad your condition is? Don't worry. I'll find Young Mu and treat him. Send Banxia back to the apothecary in Starskip Haven.
No. I know exactly how bad my condition is. That's why I've changed my mind. I want to see him one last time. You'll help me, right? I have a favor to ask you. You've seen for yourself how dangerous the Mara Struck can be. If the time comes, please protect the Dragon Lady.
We know it's coming. I'll do what I must.
Thank you.
I mean, like, the
I'm
best
glad to hear
case
you say
scenario for this quest is that maybe she's made stable and taken in, and whatever we do next patch actually comes up with a cure. And maybe we get a follow-up quest for Bailu where we fix things, but that's being overly hopeful. I don't think that's happening.
I caught sight of a lot of disciples in the area just now.
I'm a traitor to them. They won't stand idly by if they lay eyes on me. If you can't fend them off, just let me go with them.
Does one traitor require so many people?
I mean, they've been keeping secret for this long. Might as well, in case I need it later. Assuming we just go down here. Well, this one seems like a forced fight.
Stay the course.
So you are afraid of me?
It's time.
Naughty child.
That one's
I'll
down.
enter
You poke
misery.
this one. He gets back up.
Gale force. Lance at the ready.
There we go.
Reach the end of the story in your
There's
own
something
way.
over there. There too. But yeah, if you're reading this, it means I'm once again hiding somewhere else now. Like last time, I left my whereabouts on the back of the letter. This time I'm going to hide in the harbor. But I can't hide for long. I'm running out of hiding place. Disciples of Sanctus Medicus and Wardens of the Ten Lords Commission are all here, and I can't be found by either of them. In order to not be discovered by them, I left. I guess that the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus are trying their utmost to capture you and me in order to prevent the secret from being... And the Wardens seem to have received intel on the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus and are looking for them to clad for it. Okay, sorry about that. I'm just heading to the plane, so give her a hug and say goodbye. But it was here that we ended. If I weren't an elixir seeker, I would have come out and applauded the Ten Lords Commission. Come find me as soon as possible. I can't wait to see you. As before, I will be in my next hiding place. Call out for me when you arrive. After confirming that you are alone by yourself, I will come out. Remember, I'm alone. I won't reveal myself if other people are present. That is suspicious as fuck, might I add. That is incredibly suspicious.
Lady Bailu, I can't go on anymore.
He isn't waiting for us here. Did he hide somewhere else?
Lady Bailu, watch out!
There you are. Z clearly failed them. Oh, and if it isn't the Dragon Lady? Trying to make up for past sins, are we?
Blah, blah, blah. I've heard enough out of you already. If it's a beating you want, allow me to do the honors.
I'll deal with you in a moment, little girl. Men, take the traitor and make sure you get the list from her.
List. Am I invisible to you or what?
It felt that way until you opened your trap. Who are you?
Please give me the option to say Gray Peony. Let me say that I'm Gray Peony.
Where is everyone? Seize them!
Oh. Oh. Shu Yi's here. Please give us a trial of Shu Yi, because as far as we know, she's supposed to be playable eventually too. That'd be cool. Oh, that's right! The letter said that there was judges from the Ten Lords Commission here. She's a judge. I forgot she was a judge. I wonder if her sister is a judge, too. But, okay. Hi, Shu Yi.
Are you giving me an order?
You!
Karmic atonement.
A Ten Lords Commission judge?
Please, please give it a story trial. Aww, god damn it. I want a story trial. I know it's probably a bit soon, but...
To the clouds! The wind is rising. Bolt! From the bow!
Welp, she one-shot it.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I didn't expect her to one-shot it. What level are these? They're level 72. My level 70 barely built Yukong just one-shot a level 72? Damn.
Come on.
Okay.
This Ten Lords Commission judge packs a punch. But Bansia, you...
Shh. If she notices my symptoms, she won't hesitate.
She probably already noticed them.
Why are the disciples of Sanctus Medicus pursuing you?
Oh shit reaction though. The saying passing tourists is a bullshit answer because they're gonna recognize Bailu. Rescue
I
squad.
only see 2 of you in Alchemy Commission attire. You, girl, raise your head. You have a wandering look in your eyes. A Mara-struck look, perhaps?
Help us, Miss Judge! We only just managed to escape before the dells were locked down. Those evil men have been chasing us. This nurse is so scared she can barely stand.
Oh, that was 10 out of 10 voice acting. That 100% sounds like a little kid trying to be dramatic, but failing horribly. That was 10 out of 10. That was so well voice acted. I've heard kids talk like that before. That is so funny. Oh, that's so good.
Madam Shui, the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been found in the southwest of Cloudford.
This place isn't secure. You should leave immediately. Soldiers, see them on their way.
Under escort of the Cloud Knights, you are taken to a safer place in Cloudford.
That's the strangest judge I've ever come across. Bansia, are you alright?
I made it this far. I won't go back without seeing him one last time.
Let's go this way and see if we can avoid those Cloud Knights.
Oh boy. Stealth mission. You gonna be nice? That. Let us go. Makes you wonder if she had something more important that she was trying to do. They've been attacked. Unless that's supposed to be him.
There are Cloud Knights and disciples of Sanctus Medicus over there.
We don't
Whoa.
have time for them.
Is it gonna be a cutscene, or can we actually sneak
There are
past them?
armed villains up ahead. If you're not on duty here, return to the city for your own safety.
He's right behind that door. We're almost there.
But there are Cloud Knights stationed there. Wait, I have an idea.
Just bribe them?
Cloud Knights are well disciplined. You'll just get yourself arrested. Didn't we pass some soldiers resting on the way over here? You know, the place where the Cloud Knights and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus fought.
We wear the Cloud Knights armor?
You said it, not me. A spot of emergency treatment in exchange for some armor. Sounds fair to me.
Let's do what Lady Bailu suggested.
Give medical treatment to the wounded Cloud Knights that have lost consciousness and grapple.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
Just tell them you're soldiers guiding me back to the Alchemy Commission. They won't know any better.
Halt! What's with the kid?
The kid.
Surely, you know the healer lady of Alchemy Commission.
Why is she the one talking for us?
She does have horns and a tail.
Need to escort her back to the Alchemy Commission.
I heard the Dragon Lady likes to sneak away from the commission, but I never thought I'd have the honor of seeing her in person.
No! I haven't finished playing yet! I don't want to go back to the Alchemy Commission!
Again, why is Bonchia talking for us?
That's right. You don't seem very well, soldier. We have a military doctor up ahead.
Don't worry. I have the Dragon Lady with me.
I still want to play! I'm hungry!
Fucking Bailu pretending.
I don't want to go back! I'm not going back!
Oh, the VA for Bailu. Had so much fun with this.
Access granted. Good work, soldiers.
Thank you.
That apparently worked.
How was that? Was Isn't my acting amazing? Let me tell you, a performance like that requires a lot of temper tantrum practice.
Bailu, you shouldn't be that proud of it, but it was pretty good.
Uh-huh. By the way, what's taking Bansia so long?
Why can't I
Oh no.
my helmet? Why is my voice like this?
He's starting to change. Manchi is trying to take the armor off, but failed. It sticks to her so tight as if it's a part of her body.
Can you help me check? It feels like something's caught.
But she still has the senses.
Yeah, she's Mara struck.
Lady Bailu, is this a result of your healing? Thank you. If it weren't for you,
Don't thank me. It's my fault. I couldn't preserve you the way you were.
You can't cure someone stricken with Mara. It's already a miracle that I still have my senses. That I can talk to you.
And we know the truth that the reason why she can keep her senses is probably partially due to the elixir that she had before. But because she stopped taking the medicine, it might not last.
Hey. Do you still remember what I said earlier? If the time comes... Let's go. While I still have my senses.
It is forcing me to walk this slow, by the way.
Wait. I feel a bit dizzy.
What should I do? Serious imbalances of yin and yang? Cold and heat?
I just need a rest. Lady Bailu. Don't forget our deal.
I mean, I saw it coming, but...
Stop calling it a deal! I made a promise. I'll heal him. Don't worry.
I'm so sorry. It's because of me that all of you are in danger.
Enough talk. Here, I'll pour the medicine through the helmet.
Thank you, Lady Bailu. But I can't feel the gap between my skin and the helmet anymore.
We've arrived. Is he not here either?
Good to come alone.
He's cautious by nature. Do you remember his note? He told me to come alone.
But you already...
He won't show himself if you're here. I'll call out to him. Please, you two, find somewhere to hide. Remember our promise.
Oh, I can only see this going badly.
I remember.
See him for the last time.
Let's go.
The change in tone is interesting. There was a tiny bit of quality difference too. They might have recorded some of these lines at different times. But I can imagine Bailu's not happy watching someone literally walk to her death, basically, just so she could see someone one last time. He'd probably rather stay there and try and greet her. The frickin' person over there.
Leon, no! Monster! Leon! No!
Help!
Oh no!
He doesn't recognize her.
I can't hold on any longer. Do it! Don't forget the promise.
Yeah, this was coming.
Gale Force!
Do you think she saw him one last time?
Likely.
I hope so. Let's keep heading in this direction until we find him.
Music changed. There's a lot more fights around, which is interesting. I wonder why there's so many extra fights. Maybe we're gonna turn around and fight more people? It just seems so strange that there's literally like a crowd of enemies over there. And I don't see a reason to go over there.
Are you from the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Or the Ten Lords Commission? Don't touch me! I didn't do anything!
Lancia
That's
sent
right.
us.
I'm here to heal you.
You're finally here. First, I was being chased by the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Then I ran into the Cloud Knights. Then I thought I heard Banshia's voice, but I ran straight into a monster. What a day.
That was Banshia.
But if Banshia sent you, then where is she? Isn't she with you?
What do you think? Should we tell him the truth?
Yes. That Mara-struck monster just now was Banshia.
What? That monster armed to the teeth? That was Banshia? You're lying.
It's true. She had to disguise herself in order to meet you.
How is that possible? Could you take me there? Just to confirm. This is Bansha? This hideous creature?
Gosh. What a fucked up thing to say when all she wanted was to see you one more time.
Hey! I know you're probably in shock, but...
Young knew everything about what happened on the way. In order to see the Young for the very last time, she donned the armor that could never be taken off.
She changed out of her original clothes, right? There's no point in searching the body then. Did she give you any secret boxes or letters?
Search? For what?
Now this guy's starting to sound sus. I'm almost kind of glad she's gone then, if so.
You don't know? Ugh, she left me with nothing.
Yeah, he
Was
just
she
wanted
playing me this whole
immortality.
time?
They should
A
bring...
list of the names of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
That's why they wanted her so badly.
With that list, I'd be able to blackmail the disciples into giving me the elixir of immortality. Or I could submit the list to the Cloud Knights to avoid banishment from the Xianzhou. That woman promised me countless times. In the end, I finally trusted her. I genuinely thought she'd offer me change.
Fucked up.
But in the end, she failed at the most important hurdle. Or maybe she failed from the very beginning. She probably lied to you too.
Mortal, the most important thing for you.
Of course not. I have more important matters in places other than the Xianzhou. Elixirs and immortality are just a means to an end. I won't stay on the Luofu.
Your sweetheart.
Sweetheart? That was her wishful thinking. I wasn't interested in the slightest. No way. You thought so too?
Bat. Please. The disciples come over. Can we hand him over?
Heal.
What?
Let me heal you, so I never have to lay eyes on you again!
She wants to keep her promise.
Huh?
Can I beat him up first?
Great idea! Seeing as I'm due to heal him anyway, do your worst.
Excellent. Well said.
Wait. What are you doing?
I'm beating the shit out of you. Shut up. You and Bailu taught this deceitful outworlder a harsh but well-deserved lesson. Hey, we get some sound effects too. And then she heals him. Her heal sound effect. Then Bailu healed the outworlder begrudgingly again. Compared to being Mara-struck, his illness is a common disease. After finishing the treatment, you left Cloudford and asked Cloud Knights to take care of the remains of the Mara-struck soldier.
I'm so furious!
I've helped him if we'd known.
That wouldn't do. I made a promise to Banxia.
Yeah. I didn't stop you from healing him. I just made his problems worse first.
I healed him. But for the next 30 years, he'll hiccup uncontrollably every day.
If Bailu actually did something to him to make him uncomfortable for a while, that is the funniest thing ever.
What? He deserved it.
It's perfect.
Anyway, you know any good hiding places? I'm still on the run.
Come on the train. Yeah. Could be Astral Express.
Express? What's that? The Xianzhou is still in a mess. I better stay in Starskip Haven for the time being. I'm sure there'll be fevers and headaches to take care of before long. Banxia asked me if I like treating people. Like I said, it's as easy as eating and drinking for me. I don't like or dislike it. But this whole incident has made me wish I knew more about the Mara Struck. Thank you. Maybe meet again at the food stalls of Starskip Haven. Bye!
Really where it's gonna end? That's nuts. That is nuts. I wonder if she's actually around. She said we'd see her at food stalls. There's a few food stalls around. He definitely deserved way worse than what he got. Way, way worse. That's a rough one. That's probably... Like, it's a classic story, right? I've seen a story like that before. I've seen dozens of stories like that before. But... still hurts every friggin' time. You gonna be at the food challenge one, maybe? Again, I don't know if she's actually gonna be in the world anywhere. But she said to meet her at a food stall, so it'd be funny if she was actually at one. Doesn't seem like she's at any of the food places we know about, though. Small kid. Almost thought we found her, and then it wasn't. Yeah, doesn't seem like she's here. Jeez. It's a very common story, right? Someone who's down on their luck, has a horrible life, finds someone that kind of sparks their interest, they fall in love, and you find out the person they fell in love with is just using them. I've seen so many variations of it.
From inside the pilot house came the general's battle cry.
No. But like... Jeez. That's a rough version of it. I mean, you never know, right? Because I have seen quests that after... Like, sometimes it's a daily, where you wait until the next day and you'll get mail from the person. Sometimes it's you leave the area. When I leave this town, I could get mail from her or something. But yeah, it's just... It sucks. Oh, looking at the lion. We inspected all those already, but... Wait. This one? Oh, message... Whoa! Why are they overlapping? Oh, now they're not. I see Merle has been having fun sending me random messages. Oh my gosh. I see you, Merle. But let's go to the train. Go talk to our healer lady here. Oh, Pom Pom wants us to go get supplies again already. Oh, there she is. Hiding behind a chair, I couldn't see her. To come looking here, she's actually hiding here.
Now that I've made it this far, the Alchemy Commission and the Seat of Divine Foresight have no chance of catching me.
Alchemy Commission, open up!
Alchemy Commission? It's you! You trying to scare me to death?
Maybe a little.
It was you who invited me. Why you gotta scare me like that? Honestly. Hey, how about you tell me when the express is departing?
But you gotta ask the conductor.
The conductor? You mean that cuddly-looking creature, right? The one that's shorter than me if you don't count the hat.
If you don't count the hat. I love how she has to have her little victories. Like, if you don't count the hat. If you do, but if you don't count the hat, she's taller.
Judging by how bored they look, my guess is we won't be leaving anytime soon.
Oh.
I don't want to give the Alchemy Commission time to discover my itinerary. That's all. Now that I think of it, the Express really would make a good secret base. Anyway, thanks for the invitation. I really like it here.
Secrets are safe with me.
They better be, or I won't be coming back.
Gosh. That was a painful quest. It was well written. Some of the stuff I saw coming, some of it I expected but was hoping wouldn't happen. But like, that was just such a hollow, painful ending. Yeah? I thought this one was going to be a clown show, and this was probably the most serious of all of them. That's nuts. Honestly crazy. I feel like she's definitely gonna get a part 2, though. I don't know if it'll be next patch, or maybe later on. But I feel like after things in the Shenzhou settle down a bit, we're probably gonna get a continuation to hers. Or at least more to hers. I don't know if it's gonna be a continuation, so to speak, because that was a very final thing, right? Unless we run into the bastard again. And if we do, I hope I get the chance to beat him up again, because that was satisfying. The fact that it actually gave us the option to beat the crap out of him, hell the fuck yes. And I am disappointed in anyone in here. If you do this quest and you don't beat him up, I'm disappointed in you. Because he fucking deserved it. Ah. Explains why he was so paranoid, though. He was so paranoid and hiding because he's not a trustworthy person, right? He didn't trust her, he didn't trust anyone. He was just using her.
Noise.
But yeah, it's pretty clear the Alchemy Commission, almost as a whole, is pretty corrupt, probably. I'm sure we're gonna get multiple maps. We're not just gonna get an Alchemy Commission map, we're probably gonna get multiple Alchemy Commission maps next patch. And we get to see the people behind it all. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. I'm kinda sad we didn't really get too much more info about Vidyadhara. We got a tiny bit. we found out about the whole... Like, it's such a bomb that, oh, they have a High Elder, and Bailu's supposed to be the next High Elder, so she's being trained to be one and whatnot. It did kind of put her position into perspective, but at the same time, it seemed almost out of place, which is why I kind of wonder if Dan Heng might steal that position. But I don't know. No better than the rules, yeah. But yeah, that was a rough one. But yeah, I'm probably gonna leave it there and have a bit of a shorter one. I'm gonna have to deal with Pom Pom, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do next, but I need to go make dinner anyways. Of course, my family's on vacation, so now I gotta make all my meals myself. But I'm probably gonna start stream a little earlier tomorrow. Hopefully as early as I can, we'll see. Hopefully I don't stay up too late tonight. But I'm gonna try and start a little bit earlier. Like maybe see if I can start around noon my time. And we're gonna be doing Honkai Impact. We're gonna be doing the new chapter. We're gonna see how much of it we can get done. I'm at least gonna aim to finish part 1. I've heard part 2's a little shorter. So maybe part 2, part 3 I'll do together, we'll see. It just depends on how long part 1 takes. But we'll try to catch up with that. And then sometime next week we'll finish the chapter. Next week we got the update for Star Rail, so I am probably not going to wait. I think the update is next Tuesday or Wednesday. I am probably streaming the same day. If the update is at night, I'm probably going to wait at least until the day, like, in the middle of the day the next day. I'm not going to stream the story at nighttime. Especially because I should probably be raiding at that time. But I will probably be doing a stream the first full day that the new patch is out. If the story's out, I'm doing it. I am excited to figure out what's going on next. Star Rail. Trying to think what else is coming up. I don't think there's too much crazy going on. We've got that. I do have to get caught up in Genshin side quests. There's a lot of character stories I haven't done yet. We'll see. Maybe I'll work on trying to get some of those done before the big Fontaine patch in 5 weeks. But not quite sure yet. We'll see how I balance my time. So long as I do food prep and stuff, I can do some long streams. And because my family's on vacation now, I could probably just do like full day streams. I'll be tired from it, but I'll do a few to keep up. But we'll see. I have been practicing a lot of Street Fighter 6 too. I would like to do some fighting game streams again. It's been a while. So I might start doing that more. I do want to just stream more. I haven't been streaming as much lately. And as an update, I will be, after stream today, I'm going to be starting to work on setting up a second YouTube channel. People have been asking me to do this for a while. I'm probably going to make a second YouTube channel, link it to my Twitch, and I am going to upload all VODs unedited to that channel. I might try to split VODs by game at the minimum, so very minimal editing. But that way, every single VOD is just kept somewhere. That way, people who don't see stuff, it'll be there. And if there's anything people want to see, like, say, old Honkai story things that I haven't turned into videos yet and stuff, let me know what you want to see, and I will do my best to just throw the whole VOD up on that channel. I haven't been doing that to my main channel because generally VODs don't do well, and when a single video doesn't do well, it does hurt the whole channel. Not that my channel's doing so well right now, but yeah. But yeah, I'll probably make a VOD channel, start uploading tons of VODs there. And I'll work on figuring out videos over time. But before I find someone to raid, as usual, chat's my socials, my Twitter, my Discord, where I announce my streams, hang out, chat with people. Again, I'm probably going to be on my Discord in, I don't know, within the next like 20-25 minutes. I gotta go get food. I'm pretty sure we have some leftover spaghetti, so I'm probably gonna do something with that. But yeah, I will probably be in there hanging out, playing some games. So if you want to see some more, I'll just be casually doing dailies, playing stuff. I might practice some more Street Fighter 6. You can see me there. Do also, as I was saying, have my videos, my YouTube and TikTok. TikTok literally has one thing on it because I'm so bad and impatient. I don't know. Not impatient. I don't know what the term would be. I just can't focus on editing very well. As much as when I can focus, I enjoy doing it, I just can't. I can't get into it most of the time. But there's a bunch of old story stuff, and eventually, I guess that command is gonna have another channel there, because it'll have the VODs channel. So, look forward to that. But, other than that, thank you for watching, and let's see who all is streaming. Nobody doing Darville right now. Sad. What friends are streaming right now? Well, that's... Ooh, I'm curious about that game, actually. I've been curious about that game. You know what? I've raided him a few times recently. He's working on becoming an affiliate. He has enough followers, but he probably needs more streams, more time live. I know he was looking into getting a mic. I don't know if he's got a mic yet. He might just be typing in chat for streams. But I'm gonna raid Derpy. Hangs out in here a lot, likes throwing bikes at me. I don't appreciate that part. But he's playing Exoprimal, which was a game I saw announced like half a year ago, and it looks kind of cool. It's people in like mech suits fighting off waves of dinosaurs. And I'm curious what it's like, because I don't know much about... I haven't seen gameplay, I've only seen trailers. So, as usual, you guys don't have to follow, you don't have to talk in his chat if you really don't want to, but I appreciate you coming along for the raid. Spread the hype, get him excited to get some new faces in there. If you'd like to do a raid message and you have my emotes, you can use the fox with a heart, my love emote, or you can just rock what I do. In chat, it's my raid message. But, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Love you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.